fractions. Order all types of fractions with the same denominator. If you're asked to put fractions in order, you need to understand their size. Describe the size order of these fractions. We could draw the fractions as pictures: 1/2, 1/3 and 1/4. We can see a half is bigger than a third, which is bigger than a quarter. They're in order of size, from biggest to smallest. We could compare them without drawing pictures. If the denominator or the bottom number is the same, you may only need to look at the numerator, the top number. Put the following in order from smallest to biggest. They're all twelfths. The denominator's 12, and the top number tells us how many parts we have, how many lots of twelfths. If the bottom numbers are the same, the bigger number on the top, or the numerator, means we have more parts. So the smallest would be 2/12, then 3/12, then 4/12, then 7/12, and the largest would be 9/12. Sometimes you may have mixed fractions as well. Put the following in order from biggest to smallest. The question is asking for biggest to smallest, so we look at the mixed fractions first and we sort by the whole number. We've got a 2, a 1 and a 1. 2 is bigger than 1, so the biggest fraction is going to be 2 and 1/9. Then we look at the ones. As they're both the same number, we just look at the numerator. 5 is bigger than 4, so the next biggest number is 1 5/9, then 1 4/9. Then we look at the proper fractions. 7 is bigger than 4, so the next biggest is 7/9, and the smallest is 4/9. Put the following in order from smallest to biggest. They're all the same denominator, 1/100. Read the question carefully. It's asking for smallest to biggest. So let's look at the proper fractions first. We have 13/100, 73 and 55. 13 is smaller than 55, which is smaller than 73. So the smallest is 13/100, then 55/100, then 73/100. Now look at the mixed fractions. They both have the same whole number, so we just look at the numerator. 20 is smaller than 23, so the next smallest is 1 20/100, and the biggest is 1 23/100. Remember, a fraction describes how many parts of a whole you have. Read ordering questions carefully. Is it smallest to biggest or biggest to smallest? If the denominator, the bottom number, is the same, you may only need to look at the numerator or the top number. Break down ordering into groups of mixed fractions with the same whole number. The bigger the numerator, the more parts you have.